Have you ever stopped to ponder why, in a world of abundant food, we're seeing a rising tide of obesity? It's a question that's been echoing across the globe as the scales tip further and further into the red. What was once a problem confined to the affluent West has now spread like a contagion to every corner of the world. We find ourselves in the midst of a growing global obesity epidemic with its far-reaching implications for health and society. The statistics are startling. Millions upon millions of people, both adults and children, are classified as overweight or obese. This isn't just about aesthetics, it's about life and death. Obesity is a ticking time bomb, linked to a plethora of health issues from heart disease to diabetes, even certain types of cancer. It's a grim picture, isn't it? But what's causing this alarming trend? So why are so many foods fattening these days, you might wonder? Well, let's delve into the unfortunate reality of our modern food landscape. Much of the blame falls on processed and fast food, which have become staples in our diets. These foods are often high in sugars, fats, and calories, yet they're low in nutritional value. It's like filling your car with low-grade fuel and expecting it to run smoothly. It just doesn't work that way. But it's not just about the content of these foods. It's also about their convenience. In our fast-paced world, a quick drive-through meal or a microwave dinner often seems like the easiest option. And when you're rushing from work to school to the gym, who has time to prepare a nutritious, home-cooked meal? To make matters worse, we're constantly bombarded by marketing messages that promote these unhealthy choices. From flashy billboards to enticing television commercials, these advertisements make fast food and processed snacks seem irresistible. It's no wonder we find it hard to resist grabbing that bag of chips or ordering that cheeseburger. What's more, portion sizes have ballooned over the years. What used to be a small serving is now considered a kid's size, and the new normal is often double or triple the recommended portion. This has made it all too easy to overeat without even realizing it. The result? An obesity epidemic that's ravaging not just our country but the entire world. It's a feast of fattening foods that's leaving us heavier, unhealthier, and at risk for a host of health problems. So it's clear that our food environment plays a significant role in the obesity crisis. But it's not all doom and gloom. After all, we're not just passive consumers. We have the power to make choices, to decide what we put into our bodies. The question then arises, what can we do about it? We'll explore that in the next scene. So, stick around as we navigate this journey towards a healthier lifestyle together. Fast food, it's quick, it's easy, and it's delicious. But what's it really doing to our bodies? Well, let's pull back the curtain and take a hard look. Fast food often contains high levels of sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats. It's like a triple threat that our bodies aren't equipped to handle in large doses. Over time, these elements can lead to an increase in our weight. But it's not just about fitting into those old genes. This weight gain paves the way for a whole host of health issues. The risk of developing diseases like diabetes and heart disease skyrockets. It's like playing Russian roulette with our health, and the odds are stacked against us, and yet we keep going back for more. Why is that? The truth is, fast food is designed to be addictive. It's like a siren song that lures us in with its convenience and taste. But once we're hooked, it's tough to break free. This leads us into a vicious cycle of unhealthy eating habits, where fast food becomes the norm rather than the exception. This constant consumption of fast food doesn't just affect our physical health. It seeps into every aspect of our lives. We start to feel sluggish, our mood dips, and our overall zest for life seems to dim. We're not just carrying extra weight on our bodies, but on our spirits as well. But it's not all doom and gloom. We have the power to break free from this cycle. It starts with awareness, with understanding the true impact of fast food on our bodies. It's not about demonizing fast food, but rather making informed choices about what we put into our bodies. So, if fast food is part of the problem, how can we make healthier choices? Well, stick around, because that's exactly what we're going to delve into next. Together, we can navigate this fast food fallout and chart a course towards healthier eating habits. Healthy eating. It sounds simple, right? But how do we actually do it? Well, let's dive into some practical tips that can guide us down the path to healthier eating habits. First and foremost, variety is the spice of life. And this holds true for our diet too. Eating a wide range of foods ensures we're getting a balanced mix of nutrients. Think vibrant colors and different textures. Include fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats in your diet. Remember, the more colorful your plate, the more nutrients you're likely to get. Next, Let's talk about whole foods versus processed ones. When we say whole foods, we're talking about foods that are as close to their natural state as possible. Think fresh fruits and vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and lean meats. On the flip side, processed foods are often high in unhealthy fats, sugars, and sodium. So make it a habit to choose whole foods over processed ones whenever possible. Portion control is another key aspect of healthy eating. It's not just about what you eat, but how much you eat. Even healthy foods can contribute to weight gain if eaten in large amounts. So, consider using smaller plates and bowls, and try to be mindful of portion sizes. Now, let's not forget about hydration. Water plays a crucial role in our overall health. It aids digestion, keeps our skin glowing, and helps us feel full between meals. So, make sure you're drinking plenty of water throughout the day. Planning meals and snacks ahead of time is another effective strategy to avoid unhealthy choices. When we're hungry and don't have a plan, we're more likely to reach for convenient, often unhealthy options. So dedicate some time each week to plan and prepare your meals and snacks. Healthy eating is a journey, not a destination, but it's a journey well worth taking. It's about making consistent, small changes to your eating habits that can lead to big improvements in your health over time. It's not about being perfect, but about striving to make better choices more often. So, let's embark on this journey together. At the end of the day, it all comes down to choice. A simple phrase, yet it carries profound implications in our battle against obesity. Yes, it is indeed a battle, a struggle against the temptations of convenience and the allure of processed fare. But remember, the power to make a difference lies within each of us. In this vast, interconnected world, we often underestimate the impact of our individual actions. Yet, when it comes to our health, every choice we make is a thread woven into the fabric of our well-being. It's about more than just shedding a few pounds or fitting into that old pair of jeans. It's about nurturing our bodies, about fueling our lives with the nutrients they need to thrive. Switching to healthier food choices isn't about deprivation. It's about discovering the abundance of vibrant, nourishing foods that can satiate our appetites and fuel our bodies. It's about embracing an array of colorful fruits and vegetables, lean proteins, and hearty whole grains. It's about choosing water over soda, an apple over a bag of chips, a home-cooked meal over fast food. And these choices, my friends, are within our grasp. You don't have to be a gourmet chef or a nutritionist to make better food decisions. It's about small, manageable changes that, over time, can add up to significant improvements in our health. Imagine the ripple effect if each of us made just one healthier choice a day. That's over 7 billion healthier choices a week. Over a year, that's a tidal wave of change. A tidal wave that can reshape our food culture, that can turn the tide in our fight against obesity. Remember, every journey starts with a single step. Your decision to make healthier choices can inspire others to do the same. Collectively, our choices can shape a healthier society. A society where our children can grow and thrive without the shadow of obesity looming over them. So will you choose to be part of the solution? Now that we've discussed the problem, it's time for action. The war against obesity is not fought on a grand battlefield, but in the everyday choices we make. It starts with something as simple as choosing an apple over a candy bar or opting for a brisk walk instead of lounging on the couch. Every small decision you make, every healthy choice you commit to, is a step towards a healthier you. Don't be daunted by the enormity of the task. You don't need to overhaul your entire lifestyle overnight. Start with one small change. Maybe it's drinking more water or adding more greens to your plate. Then, build from there. Every step, no matter how small, is progress. The journey to health is not a sprint, but a marathon. It's not about perfection, but progress. Each bite, each step, each decision contributes to your overall well-being. Remember, your health is in your hands. Choose wisely.